Hello and welcome back to Happy Hippie for another week of the weekly AstroTarotScope. I'm Julie.
And I'm Lexi.
We are the Happy Hippies. And if this is the first episode that you're turning in of the weekly AstroTarotScope, how this works is we're going to give a brief overview of the major astrology forecast coming up for the week for how we interpret the energy. We always go Sunday through Saturday. So this week we are looking at Sunday, September 19th through Saturday, September 25th, 2021. And this week, what do we have here? I'm sorry. And then when we get done with that, then we do the all 12 zodiac sign tarot reading. So that's what's coming up after that. So anyways, back to Sunday, September 19th through Saturday, September 25th. The biggest things that I see we have going on this week, the sun is moving from analytical, productive, earthy Virgo into the sign of Libra, airy, balanced, relationshipy Libra. The moon is making her transition from watery Pisces on Sunday and Monday through fiery Aries Tuesday and Wednesday, and then ending up in earthy, grounded Taurus Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of this week. So, the biggest thing we have is the full moon occurring at 28 degrees of Pisces at 7:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is occurring on Monday, September 20th. The reason why I think this is a big one this week is because it is a full moon, which is also always best for releasing and healing and letting go. And it is occurring in the 12th sign of the zodiac, which is Pisces, which is the ending of the cycles. So I believe this is a very powerful moon for healing and letting go of some big stuff that's been holding you back. Mm-hmm. And I think that the energy on Sunday and Monday is probably going to be pretty low key. Those are good days to kind of lay around, do a little extra sleeping. That watery moon in Pisces is going to, I think, kind of take the edge off of the productive energy of Virgo. Good time to lay on the couch and meditate and contemplate and heal. And then the next day, things are going to move very, very quickly because only a couple hours after we have this full moon occurring in Pisces, the moon is going to go into the fiery sign of Aries. And then we're also having the sun transition. And we've also got the fall equinox, Mabon, the autumn equinox, occurring on September 21st. So I think we're kind of come off of a very big release and then almost like magic, spring up with some new energy with that Aries moon and then go into a lot of Libra.
I can definitely agree with that.
I think there's three totally different feels to this week. What other notes did I have here? We're going to talk a lot more about the Mercury retrograde coming up next week, but just so you know, right now we are in the shadow period, which is the few days before Mercury is going to go retrograde. It is going to occur on Monday, September 27th through October 18th, and we are going to get a whole lot of Libra energy with the sun being in Libra and Mercury retrograde happening in Libra. We are headed into a lot of balance. So we actually have analyzed this astrology a couple of times, and we had a couple technical errors happen here. So let's go back to this. The feels of the week that we had were Sunday and Monday, meditate, get some extra sleep, rest, take care of yourself, get through that moon on Monday night, and I think Tuesday you're going to wake up with a new vibrancy. And then I think going into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, when the sun moves into Libra and the moon moves into Taurus, both of them are ruled by Venus. Venus is currently in the sign of Scorpio. I think the weekend's going to take on a couple of different things. I think if you're in the market for relationships, or you're in the beginning budding stages of a new relationship, or in one that is ready to take it to the next level of commitment, I think that Venus in Scorpio is going to really add a boost of relationships coming together in a deeper, more meaningful way. And also, I think Taurus, the money side of Venus, I think this is a great time this weekend to work on money mindset, financial goals, and definitely with the Libra coming in, life balance. What is not working? What can you clear away? What can you get rid of? And how can you feel more balance? Mm-hmm. So, what would you like to say about the astrology of the week?
I'd say it's a lot of clearing in the beginning of the week, but starting on Tuesday, it's a lot to push forward and work towards your goals on what you want and need. And then things are going to start to balance out for you with all this Libra coming in.
Very good. So that is the astrology of the week. And let's move on to the 12 zodiac sign reading. So how we do this is, Lex, you want to give those a quick shuffle? How we do this is we will start with the sign of Aries, and we will move through all 12 zodiac signs. Each sign will get a tarot card and a spirit animal card. This week we are using the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, and we are using the Wild Unknown Spirit Animal deck. Whoop. I do not want to see any. These cards are being goofy.
They are. I didn't want to shuffle.
Funny, I got the Justice card. We were just talking about Libra and got the Justice balance of scales. There. And are you ready? So how we suggest that that we do this, we're going to start with Aries. We're going to go through all 12 signs. You can listen to all of the signs or just your sun sign. If you know your moon sign and your rising sign, we highly suggest that you listen to those as well. My take as an astrologer is that the rising sign is actually my favorite for horoscopes. So if you know your rising sign, I would listen to that. So we just give a quick message for each of the zodiac signs for the collective. So starting off with Aries, we have Two of Cups and the Golden Egg. Ooh. It's that deepening of the relationships I was just talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that golden egg, there's something brewing with all of this Libra energy coming in. Aries, if you are in the market for a new relationship, this is a good sign that one is drawing near to you and one that is more valuable than you ever thought. That golden egg, that's your perfect partner that's going to come out of nowhere and just really take you by surprise, like the person you didn't even know existed, kind of coming up out of nowhere is what I'm feeling with that.
Yeah, that's definitely what I was getting as well.
And Aries, if you're already in a relationship or not in the market for a relationship, then I'm going to interpret that as a new sense of confidence. I'm getting the color off of that as a new boost of confidence in yourself, almost like from a self-love, self-care perspective, but it's all about confidence.
Yeah.
Aries, believe in yourself. You got this.
You got this, buddy.
Moving on to Taurus, we have Seven of Wands and the Deer. Well, the Deer always says to me to bring a gentle touch and to use your intuition. Seven of Swords, where are you wasting unnecessary energy, Taurus? You're fighting battles that don't matter, and it's time to take a more gentle approach. Look at your life and clean up where you're wasting energy, and where can you add more of a peaceful, calm balance, and that's going to really make a lot of internal shifts. If you just stop entertaining a couple of things that are wasting your time and bring in that little more sense of peace, you're actually going to get like a whole new renewal and rejuvenation sense. I'm feeling.
I'm getting a sense like you're having a risk putting yourself out there all that much, like doing all that. It's risky for you. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, Taurus, what can you remove and where can you bring in some more gentleness? And that is going to change the entire trajectory of how you've been feeling lately. And Gemini, we have 5 of Pentacles and Fire Ant. Okay, Gemini, you've been feeling left out in the cold, dejected. I just keep getting like ants in your pants. It's coming to me like the fire ants, and like it's time for you to realize that feeling downtrodden and dejected and being left out in the cold is just an illusion in your mind, and it's not serving you. And it's time for you to get up and get going in a new direction. And I just want to say that Spirit's saying, like, don't make us come after you with, like, the ants in your pants is all I keep kind of getting that,
yeah.
like where you're, like, like, I'm seeing them, like, scurrying. Look at, like, the way that they look like they're going. I have no idea why Spirit's showing me that. It's just almost kind of funny, but, yeah, Gemini, you've been thinking that you're hopeless, but you're not. You got some fire and passion inside of you, and you've got something big brewing. Believe in yourself, Gemini.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm giggling at the ants in the pants thing because that's what Spirit keeps showing me. And I keep seeing this guy with the crutches like hobbling along, like trying to hurry up and get out of there. It almost just makes me giggle.
The man's got
Thanks for the laugh, Spirit. Who are we at? Cancer. 6 of Swords. And the Elk. Cancer, I feel like you are all about home and traditions and making everybody feel comforted and nurtured around you. For some reason, these elk antlers are really, like, he's not sticking out as much as these are sticking out, and it's almost like Cancer is worried about going into another holiday season with things not feeling quite
right.
normal and right. Last year, Cancer, that really bothered you. You got through it, but this year, if you just rethink from now, if you rethink your holiday season coming up, I don't know why this is why this is coming through, but it's almost like Cancer's worried about the holidays and the tradition, because
Cancer loves tradition, man.
Yeah, so it's time to make some new traditions.
They're already
Cancer.
worried about that. Believe me, they're already worried about that.
I can feel that. But Cancer, what's going to make you feel better, what's going to make you move out of those choppy waters and into a new direction, is you feeling like you've got a solid plan and some solid footing under you. So this is how I'm going to handle this holiday, family reunion, party, these things because of the mask orders and the virus and the things are. I think that is just really bothering Cancer right now. But it's the end of September, and if you change your vision and open up and expand your view of how you can pull off those holiday traditions, and you do that now, you're going to sail so much smoother through the holidays because you've already wrapped your mind around it's not going to be your normal tradition.
I can definitely agree with that.
Yeah. Anything you want to add for Cancer?
No, I think that was good.
It was definitely a different message,
yeah.
But it was clear. All right, we up to Leo. Three of Swords and the Zebra. Libra or Leo, people don't realize how much you're hurting inside because you don't show it on the outside. You're very good at hiding your pain from the inside to the outside. Sometimes, Leo, you think that people look at you with pity is the word that keeps wanting to come out of my mouth. Almost like you think that people see your pain and they think you're more of a broken mess. That's how you have been feeling.
Yeah.
But really on the outside, they think you're this beautiful, wild, creative, awesome zebra, and they don't even see what you see.
Like you think it's pity, but like they're intrigued.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You're a lot more special than you realize you are, Leo. And this is a great week for you to lean into the heart healing. And I'm being drawn to the third eye of this zebra. Leo, ask your guides this week what you need to do to heal, to even take out and remove one of those swords that's been piercing your heart. Like, okay, there's three. Can you remove one and just sort of heal that? And I'm being drawn to that third eye, saying Spirit wants to help you with that, Leo.
Exactly.
But believe in yourself, and people see you a lot differently than you think they do, Leo. They see you as stronger, cooler, better, faster, like everything. They see you more than you see yourself. It's time for you to start seeing yourself in a better light, Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to Virgo. King of Pentacles. And the Unicorn.
I love the unicorn.
Take this one.
Oh, sure. Well, the King of Pentacles, I say, is like mastering like the foundations of a home, and like you're grounded and in your ways, very respected. You're putting yourself out there. With the unicorn, I'm getting sense you're doing something different, that it's paying off for maybe your finances and career ways. You're showing who you are, and that's paying off for you right now because of all the hard work you've been doing. Anything else?
I'm being drawn to this unicorn's horn. Like everything you just said. But Virgo, this is a great week to really dial in your sights on what direction you're wanting to go with those next. I agree with you. Financial goals, house goal, like
ideas.
Yeah, head of household, but utilize that.
Or those opportunities.
It's almost like I'm viewing this almost like the compass that is like Virgo is like, and I want to go that way. Point your horn that way and go. Mm-hmm. That's almost what I'm getting out of that horn.
I can agree with that.
So, all right, moving on to Libra. We have the moon and hyena. And ironically, hyena has a moon right above him. Lot with the moon, Libra. What's hidden? What are you not seeing in the dark?
What's been coming up lately for you that maybe you haven't thought of in a while, too?
I'm almost getting like the hyenas in the movie Lion King. You know where that one scene where it was like really dark, and remember it was like everything was like the hyenas had already taken over, and they'd like all the grasslands was dead, and all the vegetation and the life was gone. I'm almost getting like skeletons in your closet. Libra, I think you've been kicking yourself over thinking you have a lot more skeletons in your closet, thinking that nobody else has that stuff.
Yeah.
That the hidden, shadowy side of things, like Libra doesn't like to show that. But Libra, take it easy on yourself, because we all have light and dark. Libra wants to balance so much. Mm-hmm. Libra is the scales and really wants to balance. But I feel like that hyena energy is, I just keep seeing those hyenas crawling around crawling down the mountain with that kind of sneaky, mysterious, up to no good,
on the prowl.
On the prowl kind of energy. And I'm feeling like Libra's thinking that people are seeing them as having so much more of that energy, that I don't want to say dark, it's like the shadow side. Like, we all have the shadow side in the shadow work.
Yeah.
Libra, take it easy on yourself. You're not the only one with some stuff that has been kind of under the surface, and don't beat yourself up over that. But instead, take what you're afraid of. Like, sometimes stuff seems scarier in the night. So I guess the next piece, like, I want to almost imagine, go back to Lion King and imagine that all of a sudden the sun comes out on that. Everything looks different in the daylight than it did when those hyenas were sneaking around on that mountain at night. Mm-hmm. You want to take over with that?
Honestly, I agree with what you're saying, though. Like, I get it with, like...
Spirit's being funny today, though, with these spirit animal messages. Like the images, the ants in your pants, and the the Lion King. Spirit's being kind of funny with these.
They are.
I'm enjoying this reading.
But no, I get it. It's like like, you think you have a whole bunch of stuff in your closet, but, like, it's okay you have stuff there, too. Because, like...
And realize that so does everybody else.
Yeah, like, everyone does.
Everybody else. Don't feel bad about that stuff, Libra. Be gentle on yourself. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm also getting this. You see how this is exactly half and half on this moon and sun here? Mm-hmm. And then you see the moon and the sun here. And this week is fall equinox, and we're moving into Libra, and it's the balance of the light and the dark. Libra, this is your time to shine as well. Like, that was your first part of the message, is stop beating yourself up over feeling like you have too many skeletons in your closet in comparison to other people.
Yeah.
But also, where have you been allowing in too much dark, or where are you not paying attention to enough of the shadow side? Life is not all sunshine and unicorns and rainbows all the time. Like, we all have our stuff, so it's okay to lean into it, Libra. Okay, anything else you want to add for Libra?
I don't think so. I think that was good.
All right, moving on to Scorpio. Ace of Cups and the butterfly. Scorpio, you have been going through a lot of transformation lately. And with Scorpio season coming up, that is going to continue. But congratulate yourself, because all the work that you've been doing has brought a new sense of self-love, self-care, transformation. Your work is paying off, Scorpio.
I can agree to that. The transformation too. It's a new season for you, too.
Scorpio is the most intensely transformative sign of the zodiac, and what I want to say is, Scorpio, you're the master of the art of cocooning, like a butterfly.
You may go through a lot that Pisces full moon, too. But that's going to do a lot of good for you.
Yeah, that one might be kind of intense for you, Scorpio. But all for the best. Because you're going to emerge on the other side with a whole new sense of fulfillment.
Yes.
whatever you get that block out of there, when you heal and transform that thing that you're trying to let go of, it's going to be easier to feel happier and more satisfied on the other side of that.
I'm just feeling like you're going to get the sense of like you're more at home with yourself too during this Libra season coming up as well. Because with the transformation that came from or is coming from the full moon, it's going to heal you a lot and come into that Libra energy, which is going to balance a lot of things out for you. So this transformation is really good for you and working things out.
I like it. Sagittarius. Star and rabbit. Okay, so the star, I'm getting like wish fulfillment, and then the rabbit, I'm telling you, these animals right now are cracking me up, because what I'm getting is like a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat. I'm getting Sagittarius, this is your time to shine, and you are a magical manifester. Lean into your power.
Oh, the animals.
Oh, I'm telling you, they're funny. I just like literally seen like a magician's hand pull that rabbit up out of a hat by the ears. I'm like, oh, it's a magic rabbit. Wasn't expecting that.
Gotcha.
Oh, I love being psychic sometimes. It's really entertaining.
And movies.
Yeah, Sagittarius, I'm thinking this is a magical manifesting time for you.
I could definitely agree with that.
Lean into your power, come up with some bigger dreams, and go get it, Sag. You got this.
You are the creator.
Yep. Yep, wish fulfillment. Dream bigger, Sag. You got it. You got it going on. Capricorn, Knight of Cups, and the Lion. Feel free to take over if you want. I'm listening to Lion.
I'm getting like a roaring sense from Lion. And with the Knight of Cups, I'm like expressing your emotions more too. Like you're taking action in expressing your emotions for maybe the first time, or even louder than maybe you were before. But it's up-leveling you in a way. You're roaring louder than you have been.
This is weird because I'm going back to Lion King. I'm going back to the movie Lion King. Now, I'm not so concerned with the character of him, but I guess I'm gonna say it's Mufasa. I'm going to go straight for the king. But what I'm almost getting is the Capricorn. It's almost like I feel like this lion is Capricorn. And he's proudly perched up on that mountain looking down at all. But this guy over here is bringing this new offering to Capricorn. Like, I feel like this cup he's got en route on his way to give to him. Almost like a king's chalice. Mufasa and his king's chalice. But I'm getting that, like, Capricorn, it's time for you to stick your flag in the ground. Like, Capricorn, you know that I am a Capricorn, so I can definitely speak from this. The goat's got to keep climbing the mountain. You're always going to be climbing the mountain. You're always going to be building the thing. Capricorn's always going to be doing the thing. But right now, it's time for you to take more of a leadership role. I'm thinking like the lion as Mufasa, the king as the leadership role. But also allow people to help you, Capricorn. Delegate. Realize that other people have value to add. and that other people want to offer their services, and you make such a good leader, Capricorn, that how can you step up to a little bit more of a leadership role and run this mountain just a little bit better, but while doing it, while incorporating more people around you's services and value.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that makes sense. That's what's coming to me.
No, I like that. I like what you said there.
Anything you want to add for Capricorn?
No, I think you're good. I think we summed it up well.
All right. Let's see what other movie references we come up with next. Aquarius. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse, and I want to leave it that way, I think. And Dragonfly. Go ahead if you
I'm still reading.
have an insight.
Keep looking at the dragonfly. That's what my focus has been on.
And I'm going on that Eight of Wands in reverse. Pull back, Aquarius. It's not quite time to take action on that big thing that you're working on. Not quite yet. You're almost there, but don't launch those wands out there into action until you spend some more time with your spirit guides and in your third eye this week, because there's a message that needs to come through to you before you take action and send those arrows out sailing into the air. Don't take action yet. Lean in, because your spirit guides want to tell you something else.
I could go into the movie reference of The Princess and the Frog. I keep getting the dragonfly.
And on this episode of Happy Hippie. No, I think that's the message for Aquarius, though. I think your spirit guides want to tell you something, Aquarius. You're almost there, but don't launch those wands into the air yet. Lean in and get that one last little bit of information. Yeah. Then as soon as you get that and you got that clarity, write that baby up and go for it.
The opportunity is coming for you. It's just maybe not the right time yet, but once you get all the pieces, it's ready to go, and you'll know when to take that action.
Yeah, it's almost like you got one more piece of the puzzle, and as you're saying that, I'm looking at this blue triangle, and I know puzzle pieces aren't normally just triangular, but as you're saying that, I'm like, yeah, there's one more piece of the puzzle that's got to click in, then it's go time, Aquarius, but not quite yet.
Okay.
And Pisces. Five of Swords and the Lizard. One of the things that I'm getting drawn to right away is these gray clouds up in the air versus the shiny rainbow. Pisces, it's time to stop with the doom and gloom visions. Brighten up your future and lean more into your creativity. But that's what I'm getting out of that Five of Swords, is that it's almost like that great, like the dark cloud over your head, but that's an illusion in your mind, Pisces. What's really going on is all this magic and awesomeness and artistic creativity. But you've been feeling like a dark cloud, and a lot of the energy lately has made us feel like that, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But
I can definitely agree with that.
Pisces, I think, dream. I think that Lizard is telling you to spend more time trying to creatively dream this week, and that is going to do wonderful things for boosting your mood, your mindset, and your happiness by just stopping focusing on the doom and gloom and starting to go towards more of the bright, cheery, and some extra sleep. Maybe that Pisces full moon this week. That's a good, even if, you know what, Pisces, I'm feeling like If you want to call into work for a couple of days and literally just veg on the couch for a couple of days, if that's what you need, go for it. And the more time you can spend in the pretty visions in your head, the better you're going to feel.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
So, anything else you want to add for Pisces?
Do more creating for yourself. You might have stopped for a little bit. It's okay.
Oh.
It's time to get back on the horse.
Yep. It's almost like you focused on the dark a little bit too late. Now focus on the rainbow. Mm-hmm. The creative rainbow, the colors, the pretty colors. So that is what we have for this week's episode of the AstroTarotScope here at Happy Hippie. One thing that we do want to mention before we go here is that we do have a new program. It is called the 7 Steps to a Happier You. It is an 80-minute video masterclass where Lexi and I break down the 7 things that we truly feel if you do even one of them, you are going to improve your life and feel happier. If you do 3 or 4 of them, you're really going to make a lot of progress. And if you do all 7 of them, every day of your life is going to be different. We have the video available on happyhippie.tv. You can find it straight there. It's $11.11 for a limited time, 80-minute masterclass. And anything else you want to add?
No, I think we're all good.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us here at Happy Hippie, and we wish you an awesome, amazing week.
See ya.